I'm here with three-time Bellator champion Douglas Lima. How are you tonight?
Feeling good, excited.
First event of your new organization. What inspired you to create the Great Fighter?
Man, me and my brother always talked about it. We wanted a space that's big enough, so you can do smaller shows like this. We've been talking about it for a long time, and something we always wanted to do. We want to have a gym where people can train everything for MMA. Jiu-jitsu, wrestling, everything, and also a place so we can do some events. Get some guys fighting in it, and it's just exciting. It's something that it's my job. I grew up doing it, and it's just fun to pass that along so we can get other fighters opportunities as well.
What idea was that, yours or Diego's?
Diego came up with the name, but the idea of the whole thing was both of us together.
What unique opportunities the Greater Fighters offers to the fighters?
Man, we just want to give fighters a new platform. We got a bunch of local shows here already. NFC is the biggest one here in Georgia. We just wanted to add to it, another, platform for them. Something that eventually they can go to a bigger show. We know a lot of people, and just an opportunity for them to go. Soon we're gonna do it online as well, so we can expand the views everywhere. But it's just a platform for young fighters. That's what we want to create right here.
What is the biggest challenge for you guys so far?
Starting one thing is always a challenge. It's like every business, there's these challenges in the beginning. We canceled this already 1 or 2 times. Getting the license in place and getting the fights together. Everything is a challenge. But finally worked out. We're here. Start the fights in a couple of hours, and very excited, man. Very excited about it. Everything comes with challenges. But we just got to fight through it.
How often are we gonna see the tournaments?
Man, I want to do it. Maybe it starts every 2 months, every 3 months. But eventually, as many as we can. I want to do grappling, striking. We got the plans to do every type of tournaments in the gym. We got the space, we got the platform, and we're here to work and see as many as we can do.
As a former fighter, does that help you to create the structure of the organization and the tournaments?
I believe so. I've been to so many shows, man, and I'm gonna call my guys at Bellator. They're gonna help me out with a lot of things too. No, but I'm kidding. But it definitely helps. There's ideas that you pick, from the places that you've been, places that you fought before. We fought in the bigger stages, of MMA out there, myself and my brother. So there's a lot that we can offer. There's a lot that we can do, and take one step at a time and see what happens.
Are you gonna stay mostly in Georgia, or you wanna bring people from different states also?
Nah, starting right now in Georgia, but the more we go, I want to bring people from everywhere. Everywhere, all over the world is the goal. If it's possible one day. But yeah, that's the goal, absolutely.
So right now we will have so many amateur fights. Are you gonna plan to have like a professional also later on?
Absolutely, man. At least one professional fight. We wanted to do it on this first card, but it didn't work out. But no, it's not just amateur. I want to do a pro league as well, and being able to get all the pro fighters as well. Start their career. That's the.
For the fans worldwide, what they can expect from you, from your organization, from your brother?
Man, as always, we try to give our best in everything that we do. I try to do that in every single one of my fights, and now every single one of our shows. I'm just very thankful for everybody that showed up. All the help that we got along the way. All the guys from our gym, American Top Team, Team Lima, all our sponsors, man, big triads, family to me, Barber, Good Landing. So we got a lot of people supporting, so I'm just grateful for every single one of them. And man, let these fighters throw it down tonight, and I'm looking forward to see it.
How important is to find the good sponsors for organizations like yours, and especially for the fighters also?
Man, like with everything, having a good support, it always helps with everything. And try it, it's been with me throughout my whole career. And we're doing something special for the fighters today. We're going to give out 4 bonuses for every finish of the fight, for the finishes and for the performances of tonight. So fighters got excited when they heard the news. So thank you, Triad, for doing that for us, for them. And, just motivate the fighters a lot more. And just grateful for every, sponsors that we have.
Diego, what inspired you to create Greater Fight Championships?
Man, we have a big gym. We have a lot of fighters. And, it's just upgrading, just doing something different. We're never satisfied, always want to do something more. And, we had everything here. We have a cage, we have the space, and we have the fighters. So all we need is the people to come. So
you were twice Ultimate Fighter series. What will you bring from that series to here to the organization?
Man, I've been around events my whole life, you know, always going into fights. Before I was even fighting, I was watching my brother fights, and I do events at church as well. So I've been involved in events. I was like, man, we can do it, you know. I know it's going to be hard, but we can do it, and first one is in the books.
What is the biggest challenge so far? Start an organization like this.
Man, biggest fight has been dealing with fighters. Fighters getting their license, fighting, getting their blood work. Fighters, get your blood work to the promoters, man. That was the biggest battle. Everything else is normal. Yeah.
What is the long vision for the greater fighter? And what great fighter means for you?
Man, greater fight just means, you know, everybody's fighting a battle somewhere, man. Everybody's going through something, and, you know, only Jesus can get us out of that. So, you know, Greater Fight Championship, I got Greater Fight Apparel, and that's the message, man. It's a movement, you know, it's a community, and we're going to just keep on growing, man. Greater Fight is just everybody's going through something, and we're just here to help.
This is first event. Are we going to see more amateur fights, or are we going to see like a pro also?
Man, you know, we'll see. You know, we'll see the budget, we'll see everything, but I want to give the amateurs opportunities, you know. That's the thing. It's tough, man. They don't get paid. They don't have sponsors. They don't do anything. They just pay to fight. So I want to give amateurs I want to give them opportunities, man. I want to take care of them. I want to take care of their clothes. I want to take care of getting them sponsors. I want to help them get there, you know. Pros as well, of course, but my main focus is going to be amateurs.
So what is the greatest fight message for all the fans over there and people who follow you and your brother?
Man, greater fight message is, I know what you're going through. Everybody's going through it. With Jesus, it's going to be a little bit hard, but you're not alone. You won't feel alone. You receive the strength that you need, you know. When you're alone, you go to alcohol, you go to drugs, you go to stuff that just drowns you even more. So let's get out of there. Let's beat the greater fight, and that's only with Jesus.